Hey there, just a quick introduction for this yoga for when you're feeling disconnected practice. So I designed this practice for those days, weeks, maybe even seasons where you just feel out of touch with yourself, with God, maybe with the people around you. And it could be for a whole array of reasons. Maybe you just slept bad last night, or maybe you're going through a lot of transition in your life and you're just trying to figure things out again. Not sure who you are, not sure where you're going or what you're doing, and all of it just feels a bit disconnected. So I designed this practice for you to just get on your mat, move and breathe and work through some truth, and hopefully at the end of it feel a bit more connected and grounded in the truth about who you are and what this is all about. So jump on your mat and let's get started. Good, release that grasp. Bring the soles of your feet down on the mat, knees bent, about the same width as your mat, and just windshield wiper your legs back and forth. Okay, when your knees come over to the right side, stay there. Take your right ankle, cross it over your left knee, and just gently deepen that stretch. Your ankle here acting as a little bit of leverage. Good, back to center and switch sides over to the left side. Left ankle on top of your right knee, just gently pulling on that hip flexor. Okay, come back to center and make your way onto hands and knees. Shoulders are over your wrists, knees under your hips. And with a big inhale, draw those shoulders back, open your heart, tilt your tailbone up, exhale, round your spine. Inhale to open your chest, reaching your heart forward. Exhale, hugging chin into chest, rounding back. Good. Come back to center. Stretch your right leg behind you, toes on the mat to begin with, and just rock back and forth gently here, feeling that stretch in your right leg. Good. And then begin to lift those right toes off the mat and stretch your left arm long in front of you. Nothing else changes in your hips or your upper body. You're just moving your arm and your leg. Don't forget to breathe. Good. Then lower your left arm down to the mat and open your hips over to the left side of the room, taking side plank here. Your right arm comes up. Good. That right foot is planted on the mat. And return to center. Hands and knees back down on the mat. Inhale to cow. Exhale, rounding to cat. Inhale, opening again to cow. And with a big exhale, squeeze all that air out in cat. Coming back to center now, stretch your left leg long behind you. Toes on the mat to begin with. Feeling a stretch in your calf, your foot maybe. And then begin to lift those toes up off the mat, keeping the levelness across your hips. And maybe your right arm stretches out in front of you, creating one long line of energy from your right fingertips to your left toes. Good. Can you reach forward with the crown of your head and not your chin? There you go. Good. Lower your right arm down to the mat. Open up over to the left side. Left foot plants on the mat. Left arm comes up, opening up to side plank on this side. If you need a little bit more balance on your bottom, you can always kick that bottom shin out a few inches to act as a wider kickstand. One more big inhale here. And then as you exhale, come back to all fours. Good. Plant your hands, spread your fingertips wide, straighten your elbows, tuck your toes, and then lift your knees, pressing your hips all the way back to downward facing dog. Pedaling your feet here, maybe swaying your hips from side to side, just getting into your body. Noticing how it feels in this first down dog. On an inhale, reach your right leg long behind you. And then hug your right knee into your chest and place your right foot down on the mat. Lower your back knee, taking a low lunge on this right side. Take one hand to your pubic bone, one hand to your tailbone. Get real comfortable here. And then draw that pubic bone up, tailbone down. Good. So the tailbone reaches all the way down to the mat. And you have one long line of energy from your tailbone to the top of your head. Reach those arms up overhead once again. Drop those shoulders, but straighten the elbows. And breathe here. Connect back with your breath. Connect back with your heart. Good. Let's begin to straighten that front leg coming up onto the heel of that foot. Draw that right hip point back. Really point those toes up to the ceiling and draw the pinky toe closer to your face. Using your breath to help you navigate any sticky places in your body. Begin to bend back into that front knee. Back toes are tucked. Lift your back knee up off the mat. Using the strength of your core, rise up into high lunge. Now that back knee can be bent a little bit, especially if you have tight quadriceps here. Bending that back knee will make a world of a difference. And take a look at that front knee. Make sure that it's opening up energetically to the right side of the mat so that you can see your big toe. Good. On an inhale, reach both arms tall, and then with an exhale, reach your right arm back behind you, left arm forward, twisting open to the right side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist open. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist open. One more time. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist deeply. Good. Inhale brings you back to center. Lower your hands down on the mat. Really root down through that right foot and then lift those back toes up off the mat, taking standing splits here. So your right foot is straight and your left leg is reaching up behind you. Good. And then place your left leg down next to your right. Soft bend in your knees, grab opposite elbows, and just sway here in your forward fold. Root down, rise all the way up, sweeping your arms up overhead. With your exhale, bring your palms to your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your heart forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen your spine, heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Place your right hand on the mat, bend your right knee, take your left arm to your low back and twist open to the left side here. Good. Gaze comes up to the ceiling and then your gaze comes down to the mat, warming up your neck some more here. Good. Take that left hand, return it back down to the mat. Bend your left knee now. Take your right hand to your low back and twist open to the right side. Gazing up to the ceiling, gazing down to the mat. Feeling that really yummy stretch in your IT band. Good. And release a twist, hanging a forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway 1 more time. Exhale, fold. Stepping back to plank pose. And then pressing back to downward facing dog or child's pose. Hey, thanks so much for watching this slow flow yoga video. If you liked it, will you hit like below and leave a comment? I'd love to hear from you. Some devotional pieces that go along with the videos. You can find my blog there, and you can sign up for my email list where you get awesome freebies and you can hear from me in your inbox every week. See you soon.